Hey there, today we're taking a look at Fallout 4 running on the AMD Ryzen 9 7940HS. This is pretty much AMD's top-of-the-line APU even in this year with the launch of the 8000 series, since this is pretty much just a refresh. So effectively, the 7940HS should perform exactly the same as its 8000 series equivalent. And that's a pretty good thing considering that this game here, even though it is at this point almost a decade old, has seen a huge resurgence in popularity due to the Fallout TV show. And luckily, if you are on a system with this specific chip, you are actually going to be able to play the game and at some pretty impressive results. Here we are at 1080p with the high graphics settings, and we're actually able to play the game. Now, high graphics settings in this specific title isn't exactly anything impressive. Visually speaking, even when it came out, it wasn't exactly the best looking game. And a decade later of graphical advancements have really made this game look not particularly great. But luckily enough, you should actually have the performance headroom here to start modding the game with some higher resolution textures. One of the big benefits here is the fact that since we are on a system with 32 gigabytes of RAM, we could dynamically adjust our VRAM to whatever we really want. So if we want some 4K graphics textures, we can actually download that and use it. Of course, things like ENBs and some of the more graphically intensive mods out there might just be too demanding for this specific system, but you'd be surprised with how much modding you could actually get done on a tiny little system like this. Overall, it's a pretty great result, and you're going to have a absolutely fantastic time playing here. And having that headroom for modability really starts to unlock the full potential of a title like this on a system this small. If you could get a high fidelity experience out of Fallout on a system that is just sipping power, that's a pretty fantastic result all around. We might actually need to see just how graphically intensive we can get with the modding in this specific title on a system like this, because it seems like we have a surprising amount of headroom.